Hi, welcome to my channel. I am your hostess, Gumbalina2. And tonight's topic is a very disturbing topic. You know, I was figuring all out this whole station thing, what I wanted to do. So I wanted to get a transgender banner. I was going to do transgender news and, you know, do like the weather for the week and all the other topics. Well, this one topic came up, and I just wanted to actually just do a segment of this first. Okay, so the transgender killings in America today, up to date, has been 28. And that's only the ones that have been counted. What about the other ones that have been unaccounted for? The other transgender women who were misgendered and put in graves with the title male on them, or female for that matter. Or how many rapes did it take? You know, it's just so sad. Like, my heart is heavy this evening because it just saddens me. It just saddens me so much I have to do this video. So I'm going to take a moment of silence at the end of this video to acknowledge all the victims and their families, and all of our prayers are with them. It's just so sad that 28 transgender girls have been murdered at a very young age. Very young. And it just saddens me. So, with no further ado, let's get this video started. It's so sad. All these women had to die over what? It just breaks my heart. It really bothers me so much. You have no idea. If I tear up during this reading of these names, my apologies. But it just breaks my heart. It really does. And if I make a mistake, please forgive me. Krista Lee Steele Nutzlin, 42, was found dead in her home on January 5th in North Adams, Massachusetts. Steele organized and produced the Miss Trans New England and other pageants, and was loved and known by many in both local and national trans community. Vicky Gutierrez, 33, a transgender woman from Honduras, was stabbed and had her body set ablaze in her Los Angeles home on January 10th. Friends describe her as a young, trans Latina immigrant whose warm smile could ever give anyone comfort. Tanya Harvey, 35, was fatally shot on February 6th in Buffalo, New York. A friend of Harvey's expressed her condolences on Facebook, writing, "I knew her since I started transitioning. She was so sweet and loving." Police confirmed they are looking into the incident as a possible hate crime. Celine Walker, 36, was fatally shot in her hotel room on February 4th in Jacksonville, Florida. It was not known for several days that Walker was trans because local police claimed not to refer to victims as transgender. Investigators are still looking for a suspect in her death. Felicia Mitchell, 45, was shot and killed outside her home on February 23rd in Cleveland, Ohio. On April 10th, Cleveland.com reported that a warrant has been issued for the arrest of Gary Sanders. Sanders was charged with aggravated murder in Mitchell's death. Her longtime partner, Shane Mitchell, described her as funny and kind, and that everyone loved her. Zachariah Fry, 28, went missing in New Mexico mid-January. Her body was later found 40 miles outside of Albuquerque on February 19th. Albuquerque police arrested and charged Charles Spice with 2 open counts of murder. Fry's loved ones shared condolences on Facebook, with one friend saying, You were my older sister. You took care of me and loved me like family. I'll forever love you. I'm sorry. Amia Tyree Berryman, 28, was fatally shot at a local hotel on March 26 in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Few details are known about this crime, and police report they have no suspect or persons of interest at this time. Sasha Wall, 29, a transgender woman of color, was fatally shot on April 1st in Chesterfield County, South Carolina. The FBI is assisting with local investigators and are analyzing phone records and collecting DNA evidence. Donovan Dunlap, a friend of Wall's, expressed her condolences on Facebook, writing, "I will miss you, my beautiful sister. I cannot sleep until they find out who did this." Carla Patricia Flores Pavon, 26, was found choked to death in her apartment in Dallas, Texas. On May 9th, Dallas police arrested 24-year-old Jimmy Eugene Johnson III on May 17th, charging him with Flores Pavon's murder. "It hurts a lot. You are a good-hearted person, sister. Fly high. We will remember you with love, and your beautiful smile will stay with us," a friend posted on her Facebook. Nino Fortson, 36, was fatally shot in Atlanta on May 13th. City police nearby executing a traffic stop rushed to the scene, but Forreston later died at the hospital. Gigi Pierce, 28, was fatally shot on May 21st in Portland, Oregon. When officers arrived, they tried to administer aid, but Pierce died at the scene. Police investigators believe that Pierce was shot during an altercation with Sophia Alder, who has been charged with Pierce's murder, according to KGW-TV. Antasha English, 38, was fatally injured in a drive-by shooting in Jacksonville, Florida on June 1st. Her Facebook page, English described herself as an independent transgender woman who thrives on being the best person she can be. The Jacksonville Sheriff's Office has declared an active murder investigation and asked anyone with information to contact their office. Christina James, 24, was fatally shot in Jacksonville, Florida on June 24th. An interview with the First Coast News, James' mother described her daughter as having a big and bold personality, saying she loved to dance and travel. James is the third transgender woman murdered and the fourth shot in Florida City this year. Keisha Wells, 58, was found dead with a gunshot wound to her abdomen in the parking lot of an apartment complex on June 24th. According to Cleveland.com, a longtime friend of Wells described her as the nicest person ever, but also a tough cookie. Sasha Garden, 27, was found dead with signs of early trauma in Orlando, Florida, early July 19th. Originally from Wisconsin, Garden is remembered by loved ones as a firecracker and who didn't hold anything back. Friend of local transgender activist Mulan Montrese Williams recalls that Garden was a talented and aspiring hairstylist and had been saving money to her fund to transition. Diamond Stevens, 39, was shot to death on June 18th in Meridian, Mississippi. In interviews with local television station, family members said that Stevens had an incredible personality. It is too often the case in reporting an transgender violence. Stephen was originally misgendered in the local police statements and media reports, which delayed our awareness of this deadly incident. And that is according to the HRC website. If you want to go, I'll leave links at the bottom. But it's just so sad that all these beautiful transgender women had to die in an act of violence. We need to put down our guns. We need to just walk away, like, and it really, really bothers me. And I live in fear, but not anymore. I used to hide away in my house, afraid of going out, because I had foundation on and lipstick and eyeliner. Not anymore. I'm a beautiful person, and if nobody can see that, then they don't need to look. And it's just really sad. My prayers and condolences to each and every one of their families, and I hope that you find peace and just know that somebody out there is thinking of them.